Ignite your sabers, Cloud City, and welcome on back into another episode on Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. It's that Cloud guy again, and we are back. So, last episode we kind of just did some exploration around the Horns of the South. The last few, we did find and kill an ogre, I want to say, like around here somewhere. Got a badass spear, tested out the spear, or finally got the specs to try out the spear of an ancient hero. Really good, really good. Bleed buildup on it's nasty, especially when you're stacking it with the blood transfusion. So I'm really liking that. And the next thing we are specking into, I was thinking about it. So this, yes, I just need 1 strength, 1 dex. So yes, that would be the quickest thing to spec into. But I think I'm gonna go with the druidic set because like we're gonna have 4 pieces that we're gonna be rocking, right? So it's more beneficial if I grab spirituality first over grabbing the strength and the dex, because this does say while dual wielding, and I don't know if it's meaning like dual wielding like 2 daggers, or like if they consider like what I'm doing here like a spear and a spell. If they consider that dual wielding, then I guess this would be the better one to grab first, but for now I think we're just gonna snag spirituality. That is blue. That is very blue. I just want to see what this druidic armor looks like. Can I do that? Oh, I can wear it even though I don't have the specs. Nice. I just want to see what it looks like. See if it's going to be like worth... Wait, what are these? 6 spirituality, 6 endurance. Increases movement speed multiplier by 25% when your mana is below 25%. Increases spell power by 10. Yo! I didn't even know I had those. So this is the druidic set. I like that thorn helmet. And I honestly like this. I mean, I guess I could just go the 2 pieces, because we're gonna be obviously running these. I mean, that's only gonna give me a what? 0.7 mana regen. So I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. I don't know. Oh, what was I rocking here? Torn Keeper. Oh, and if I go with the druidic, I'm losing armor. Yo, those are white. Those are white and red, bro. Crazy. What was I wearing? I think the red priests. Like this actually, I mean, it doesn't look too terrible. I feel like that's not what I was wearing. I have no idea what pants I was wearing. No, I was wearing that, for sure. This we were wearing, oh, I think I was just wearing Torn Keeper. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. So... said at the end of the last episode, I'm like, yeah, we are gonna be working towards progress. So I gotta be like, we're going towards that objective. I'm over here like, oh, what's over there by that shack? Damn it, I saw the chest, the crate. It's like, ooh, shiny. It's like, I must find the good loot. I mean, considering that we're only on the 2nd main mission and we already have a busted ass spear, that will basically bleed anything. Drunk and snoring.
What's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I was Get up, soldier, the enemy is coming. No more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't. You couldn't, you're so drunk you could barely hold your sword. Traveler, I was told I'd find safe haven here in the Horns.
Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. Like a potato. But I didn't, did I?
No, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
Alright, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits then? Who are you, huh? This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very
important.
But I remember
He's fucked up, dude.
Something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Oh my god. So fucked up, dude. He's already back asleep too. Whispers.
The horns of the south, the crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Oh wow, so yeah, this has definitely been built up since his time. Nope. I mean, fish and crab? Try it. Damn.
All mother's tits. Just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
No
who
mother's
like you?
tits.
You don't look like one of them.
Calm down.
If it weren't for their stupid rules, I'd punch you in the face, you patronizing jerk. Get lost.
Damn.
What did I tell you? Huh. That's a first. I don't put much stock in heartfelt apologies as a rule. So what do you want?
We both find ourselves in similar situations, and I know how frustrating it is. I should have been more understanding.
Why don't you try again, Silver Tongue? What did I tell you? I'm waiting. That, I must admit, is the universal language of apologies. especially among us merchants. You're forgiven. Oh, I've had just about enough of dealing with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I might, but not for free.
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. And it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Let's see what you got. Can't afford to buy this item. Traveler's Pants increases movement speed multiplier by 5% when not in combat. Damn, 400. 600. The boots. 600 for that. Fire arrow. Nice sell. Oh, here we go. Sell some weapons here. Got 3 of those. I'm not gonna use those. Keep that. I'm not gonna use that. Not gonna use that. $14 to $18, $11 to $13. I'll use the red caps over that. Keep the torch. Broken claymore. Yeah, we'll sell that. Let's sell it all. Keep that. Sell that. Keep the leather hood. Hey, I'm up to 584. Let's go. No, I'm not selling that. Max multiply stamina regeneration by 1.2. That sounds good. Okay. Just wanted to get my weight back down. We're at 71 out of 155. That's good. Where are we going here? Bro's got some cool looking armor here.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action.
The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business.
And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Damn, alright, dude.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns.
And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain.
However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to.
Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
I'd like to speak with the captain. Is there anything I can help with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it.
Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Alright, I'll do that.
Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Hey, about the Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there?
No, not yet.
Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
Wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him in the island asylum.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
I was cured by King Arthur, and now I'm immune. I was misunderstanding. The Red Priest caught the wrong person. So, I don't feel like I shouldn't say, or shouldn't let everybody know about King Arthur, because I feel like that's going to bite me in the ass later on. So, I kind of want to go with this one.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
Okay. I found a piece of metal with an inscription. Do you know what this is?
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble.
You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them.
It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls,
Maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
That is dreams.
You know where to find me if you come across it.
Brothers in arms.
Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it. I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life. Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
I mean, this is a pretty valid question. If you know Odrin's a drunk, why do you keep stationing him at the front gate?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Having a drunk guard at the front gate is not a very good look.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
That was funny.
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Well, why the fuck not?
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other? Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
Okay.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Okay. So quest. Speak to Marg about the events at the cemetery. Assuming here. Oh, nice. I have a stash. Was this all? No, this is out. Wow, so this keep is very small. There's not much here. It's like it looks big, but I guess it's really not.
You do realize you won't score any. Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while, and she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure, hmm? My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest. Good luck, and don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo if she still has it. Lux, if
Yeah, I understand what the guy's getting at, though. She's a looker. Okay, Debtor's Dreams. Okay. See how his men are getting distracted. I was getting distracted. So this is who I have to talk to out here? Time for my spear to melt.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before. It depends on who's asking and why. No, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Quartermaster told me that you have a problem with the undead.
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
Do you often have problems with necromancy in these parts?
Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soil of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot.
Why can't you deal with it yourself? No, I'm not gonna be a dick.
Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Yeah, this sounds weird. Like it'll be like fine. Like it'll be like a consistent level, and then like you get out of like a conversation, and it's like it struggles. The fuck was that? My doorbell came real quick. Nothing. Dude, that sounded like explosion or something. Carried over the game. Damn, dude. Thing hurts. Got those bonks. What do I need for those? Oh, they're two-handed. 6 strength. I'm gonna drop one then. Like, can you imagine running around with 2 of those things? That. I kind of want to do that. Like, if that's in this game, like, I mean, we have blood spells. I kind of want to do like a bleed necromancy build. Like, that'd be fucking nuts. Like, I'm definitely vibing with this spear. This spear's probably not gonna do shit to these guys. Okay, this spear's not gonna do shit. I just decimated them. Grab that bone meal. It definitely hurts, I'll tell you that much. I'm doing good damage, but the shit still hurts. And I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. It's not, but... What have we learned about this game already? The more we explore, the more we're finding, the more we're getting like OP shit. I really need more stamina. It would be cool to do like, yeah, necromancy, bleed build. Lifesteal. I think lifesteal would be another one that would make the build busted. Necromancies. Oh. What? Okay, I can go down that. Let me check this other path before I make that commitment. Lock seems to be broken. 30 bones and a bunch of skulls in that box. That's one that I've already killed. That's one I've already killed. Crate's already been looted. Kind of seems a little framey in here, though. Okay, so it's a dead end here. So then your only other thing is drop down and that jump up over there. So can I just like sit here and do this? Bonfire blocked could be placed in this area. That sucks. This game's been pretty addicting though. Like this, this is the 4th episode and I've done this all in like one sitting. Like a chest up here. Coin, potato, onion bun, sharpening stone. Always do these because this is how we got our spear. See a box in the ground, dig for it.
To visit me here. Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you? Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Mark.
Are you really a spirit, a fiend, and all that? Do they really call you nasty little thieving pest?
We're definitely not fae. That's something else entirely. I'm what people want to
Normally
be.
fae is like elves, right?
Their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago. The reason they can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on. It happens. I suspect it's because I really like to snatch people's little trinkets. But between you and me, if they paid more attention, it wouldn't be so easy to steal their things. You offend me in my own home. So not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important. And that glove, I've had it for ages. And I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now. Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things, but you can ask me. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10
Holy
centuries
shit.
at least, maybe more. 15, 23, I don't know.
15, 23, I don't know.
Of course. I mean, the funniest part is, you live in a place where you shouldn't even be, staring death in the face every day. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow, but where the hell is my favorite pipe? Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect. That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now. And when they all forget me, that's the end. Yes. Is that so strange? You can convince yourselves that you have bad luck, illness, love. Why not an old crone who steals your pants? No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say? Because first you'll have to do something for me, and it'll be hilariously fun. Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me?
Practicality 10 or more. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Great. Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
Sure, we'll grab that. Piece of her power, huh? Interesting. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I'm at like 41 minutes. Go back out here. Let's try to finish this quest up. I think I just had to finish killing off the undead, and then we probably go back to Marg or something. Either Marg or the quartermaster. Oh, I need to go in here. Okay. If that's the case, we'll probably just wrap up and then let's talk to this guy.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you, ever since people started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this. Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins for the upkeep of the cemetery.
What the fuck?
It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
Fucking Jesus.
Oh, you should have said so from the start. Did you know that some prominent keepers rest in this place? You should pay your respects. Oh, and when you're back, please remind your captain of this place. It's in a dire condition. It requires his immediate attention.
Okay. So let's seems like I've got a lot more to this than I thought. But let's go ahead and wrap on up. And in the next one we will go through the crypt and get this side quest completed. So stay tuned. We'll have more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon coming your way at a later time. And I'll catch y'all then.